End use classification of goods. Goods, you can see on the board, can be classified into consumer goods and producer goods. We'll be discussing in detail about them. Again, consumer goods are divided into two parts. Durable use consumer goods, these can be cars, these can be mobile phones, these can be computers, TV, air conditioners, lots of them we'll be discussing in detail. Non-durable consumer goods, these are food items, milk which you are using at home, vegetables, fruits, pens, papers, and producer goods which are used by the firms are also divided into two parts. Durable use producer goods, these are also called as capital goods. Non-durable use producer goods, these we call them as intermediate goods. So we can call them as raw materials. Well, welcome back once again to CBSE Board Economics. Well, this end-use classification will help for all board examination. As I told you earlier, whether you are appearing in Delhi or appearing in Lucknow or appearing somewhere in Chennai or Madurai, for that matter, Hyderabad or Lucknow, for that matter, whether you are appearing for Andhra Pradesh board examination or Telangana board exam or Maharashtra board exam or J&K, Jammu and Kashmir, India is a big country with so many board examinations. Apart from that, you have CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education, then you have ICSC or ISC. Well, apart from that, you have baccalaureate, and then you have A levels, O levels, and you have Cambridge examination. Whichever examination you are appearing, whichever board exam you are giving, whatever the university you are appearing, the concepts in economics will remain the same. They will never ever change. Whether you go to London School of Economics or go to Stanford or Harvard or you go to Singapore Business Schools or you go to Indian Institute of Management, any schools, as long as economics is there, the concepts will remain the same and the same concept are repeated right from class 9 to your master's degree. Well, follow this. We're discussing about end use classification. What exactly is end? At the end of the day, how you are using goods or services, how you are using it. That is end use classification. Well, this is a part of macroeconomics and this is a part of national income accounting. So, for measurement of national income, that you'll come to learn later. But today we'll be discussing what exactly are durable goods, consumer goods, producer goods and all. We'll learn simple. At the end of the day, how you are using it. For example, to understand it, we'll take an example. Well, you feel hungry and you order something and you eat. Maybe it can be noodles, it can be a chocolate, it can be anything. That is consumer good because you are basically consuming it, consumer good. Well, if you go to a factory, suppose they are manufacturing something, okay, we'll take a factory where they are manufacturing shoes. So factory people obviously require leather to produce shoes. So leather is an intermediate good or we can call it as producer good. They use it to produce. Machines, they use it to produce. Intermediate goods. Factory building is a producer good. So I hope you understood now. As a student, whatever you are using, they're all consumer goods. Your mom at home, whatever she is using at home, it can be vegetables, it can be fruits, it can be milk, it can be anything at home. It can be your paper, pencil, pen, your computer, your laptop, your mobile. Well, these are all consumer goods. Think in your room, whatever you have, they're all consumer goods. Well, we'll go ahead to discuss it in detail. See the board, you'll understand. So this is end use classification, at the end how you are using your goods. So we can divide them into two. One is a consumer good. You can see it here, consumer good. What exactly are consumer goods? Consumer goods are those which are used for consumption purposes. They basically satisfy your want. That is consumer good. These are used by consumer households at home. I told you it can be a computer, it can be a mobile, it can be your laptop, it can be your paper, pencil, pen. Anything you are using at home, that's all consumer goods. These are used by the consumers to satisfy their want. That is consumer good. Then you have producer goods. What exactly the producer goods? Producer goods are those which are used for further production. These are mostly used by the firms or enterprises to produce. For example, a car manufacturer, whatever he is, to manufacture a car, you need tires, you need tubes, you need, well, a lot of things. A shoe manufacturer, you need leather, you need polish, and a shirt manufacturer, you need cloth. That's all producer goods. Again, consumer goods can be divided into two parts. One is durable use consumer goods. What exactly is durable use consumer good? Durable use consumer. The name itself is suggesting durable. Durable means you can use again and again and again and again for a long time. Durable use consumer good. Maybe 1 year, 2 years, 10 years also. Consumer good. What exactly is? Think of it. Your computer is your durable use consumer good because you're using it for a long time. You don't use it for one time and throw it. Your mobile phone is a durable use consumer good. Your laptop is durable use consumer good. Well, these are all durable use consumer goods. Mobile phones, TV, refrigerators, car, micro oven at home. These are all durable use consumer goods. And next one you can see it here. Non-durable use consumer goods, food items, milk, vegetables. What exactly is non-durable use consumer goods? You can't use it again and again and again for a long time, 10 years, 2 years, 5 years, like compared to your durable goods. Can you compare your mobile phone with your chocolate? Can you compare your TV with your pizza? Can you compare your computer or laptop with your soft drink, Pepsi, Coke, something? You can't, because what happens in case of Pepsi or chocolate, the moment you eat it, finish. Single-use consumer goods also we can call them. Single-use consumer goods. These are all consumer goods. So we'll get it once again. Consumer goods are those which are used for consumption purposes to satisfy a want. They satisfy a want. When you're feeling hungry, you have something to eat. Those are consumer, but households. Okay? Not firms. These are divided into two: durable use consumer goods like refrigerator, car, micro oven, and all, your computer, mobile phone. Non-durable, we call them as single use consumer goods. Chocolates, well, pizza, or whatever you are eating at home, these are all non-durable use consumer goods. I hope you got it. And now producer goods. What are producer goods? Producer goods are those which are used by the firms, producers. Firms, not by consumers. These are also divided into two parts: durable use producer goods. You must have seen in the factory, machines are there, buildings are there. Like inside the factory, you have a computer. That is also durable use producer goods. At home, it is a durable use consumer good. At factory, it becomes a durable use producer goods. They have computer, they have air conditioners inside the factory. They become durable use producer goods. They can use it again and again for a long time. Then you have, some are erasing. You have non-durable use producer goods. Non-durable producer goods, like raw materials, intermediate goods. Like, okay, to make you understand, imagine you are manufacturing shoes. To manufacture shoes, you need a building, you need machines. These are producer goods, these are durable use producer goods. Apart from that, to make shoes, you need leather, you need shoe polish, you need lace. These are called non-durable use producer goods or intermediate goods. I hope you understood. I'll give you one more example. To manufacturing shirts, jeans, okay, you need cloth. That is a non-durable use producer good or intermediate good. Apart from that, you need a machine, you need a building. That is durable use producer goods. I hope you got it. But mind it, don't get confused. Same commodity, same good can be a consumer, can be a producer good. Like I just told you, you are using a computer at home as a student. That is a durable use consumer good. The same computer used in a factory or in an office, that become durable use producer good. You are using at home, your mom is using milk to prepare tea. That becomes a durable use consumer good. And same tea is used by a restaurant or a hotel or tea stall wala. So it's preparing tea with the help of milk. That milk becomes a producer good. It will become an intermediate good, it will non-durable use producer good. The milk which your mom is using at home, that will become durable, non-durable use consumer good. Don't get confused between these things. So I repeat, goods are divided into two parts. One is a consumer good, which is used for consumption purposes by the consumers. Producer goods, used by the producers for production of goods and services. Again, goods are divided into two: consumer goods and producer goods. Consumers are divided into, you can see it here, durable use consumer goods, non-durable use consumer goods. Producer goods are also divided: durable use producer goods, non-durable use producer goods. So you shouldn't have any confusion. To finalize it, once again I'll tell you, goods, okay, are divided in two parts. Consumer goods, these are used by the consumers. Producer goods, used by the firms. Consumer goods are divided into two parts: durable use consumer goods, non-durable use consumer goods. Producer goods are divided: durable use producer goods, non-durable use producer goods. Many examples, you can see it here. You shouldn't have any. Basically what you have to understand, how you are using it at the end of the day. That is why it's called end use classification. Are you using it for consumption, or using it to produce some other thing? So don't get, many times what happens in the examination, they give you an example. So then they ask you, is it a consumer good or producer good? You can't decide it unless you know how it is being used. You write it there. If it is milk, milk is used at home, then it becomes non-durable use consumer good. The same milk is used in a hotel or restaurant, it becomes a non-durable use producer good. Same thing, they can ask you, computer used at home is a consumer good, computer used in the factory is a producer good. Anything, you can use it anywhere, but at the end of the day, it depends upon how you're using it. Well, I'm sure you must have followed it. In case of doubt, do write in the comments. We welcome your comments, your doubts and all. We'll try to help you out. That's all we have time for today's video. Till we meet next time, keep smiling. But don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Bye-bye guys. My name is Saddam Hussain. Bye.